My stepdad said I should be grateful for everything he'd done for me after he married my mom. So, I decided to show him exactly how grateful I really was. When Mom married Joe's when I was 14, he immediately started making it clear that I should worship the ground he walked on for taking on someone else's kid. Every conversation somehow became about his magnanimous generosity and accepting me as part of the package deal with my mom. "You should be grateful," he'd say. Whenever I asked for basic things like school supplies or rides to activities, not every man would take on a teenager that isn't his own. Most men would have walked away from a woman with baggage. He made sure I understood that my presence was an inconvenience he was nobly tolerating. When I asked for help with homework, he'd sigh and say, "I guess that's what stepfathers do." When I needed lunch money, it came with a lecture about how I should appreciate his sacrifice. The constant reminder that I was a burden he'd graciously accepted began wearing me down. I started avoiding asking for anything, walking to school instead of requesting rides, skipping meals rather than asking for grocery money. But Dias wasn't satisfied with my silence. He wanted active gratitude, constant acknowledgement of his generosity. "A simple thank you wouldn't kill you," he'd say when he grudgingly gave me $10 for a school trip. When I got accepted to my dream college, he made it all about his influence. "See what happens when you have a real father figure. You should thank me for pushing you to succeed and giving you stability." I never asked him for tuition help. Worked 2 jobs to pay my own way through school, but he still took credit for my achievements at family gatherings. I taught her the value of hard work and perseverance. He bragged to relatives who didn't know the real story. The breaking point came at my college graduation when he cornered me at the celebration dinner Mom had organized. "I hope you realize how lucky you are that I came into your life when I did. You should be grateful for everything I've done for you. Without me, who knows where you'd have ended up." I looked him straight in the eye and said, "You're absolutely right, Joes. I am incredibly grateful." Then I stood up and addressed our entire family table, raising my water glass like I was making a toast. "I want to publicly thank Joes for teaching me exactly what kind of parent I never want to be to my future children." The table went dead silent. Mom looked mortified, but I wasn't finished. I continued. "He taught me that love should never come with a debt attached, that children don't owe adults gratitude for basic decency, and that real parents don't keep a running tab of their sacrifices to hold over a child's head." I pulled out an envelope I'd prepared specifically for this moment. "So, thank you, Joes, for inspiring me to establish something meaningful." The envelope contained documentation for a $15,000 scholarship I'd established in my late father's name for children from single-parent homes. Money I'd saved specifically because I never wanted another kid to feel like they owed someone for basic parental care. This scholarship will help kids whose single parents find loving partners who don't make them feel like burdens to be tolerated. Didius's face went purple with rage. "That's not what I meant when I said, 'I know exactly what you meant.'" I cut him off. "And I'm grateful you showed me who I never want to become. Thanks to your example, I know that real love doesn't come with strings attached or require a child to grovel for basic acceptance." The silence at that table was deafening. Dias stormed out, dragging Mom with him. I haven't spoken to Didius since, but Mom calls to update me on the scholarship recipients. 3 kids have received full college funding. So far, all from homes where they never had to earn their place in a family. Turns out the most grateful thing I could do was help other kids who understood that love shouldn't require a payment plan. Diddy has taught me that the best way to honor real sacrifice is to make sure no other child feels like a debt to be repaid.